Hello, this is the hot medium recording. If you are not on the hot medium, or if you don't want to be on the hot medium recording, click off. If you want to be on the hot medium recording, but you don't have the hot medium reading, go get the hot medium reading. It's up on the wall. Make sure you have your name, class, and date on the paper, and let's get started. Hot medium, a report on the transfer of energy. Energy is all around us and is part of almost everything we do. It is the ability to cause change. Energy can set objects in motion. Two types of energy are kinetic and potential energy. Questions. What is the definition of energy? Use the posters on the wall to help you. And question 2. What are the two types of energy? Blank and blank. If at any point you need to pause or rewind this recording, please pause or rewind this recording. I think I got that out. Okay, we are moving on. If you don't have the answers to those questions, please pause this video and answer the questions. The energy of an object in motion is kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is the energy an object has when it is moving. It is directly related to the mass of an object. Mass is the amount of matter or stuff in an object. For example, let's say you have two objects moving at the same speed. One object has twice the mass as the other. The object with twice the mass will have twice the kinetic energy. There are several forms of kinetic energy. One form is thermal energy or heat energy, which comes from the motion of atoms vibrating within matter. Atoms are the building blocks of all matter. Any object you can see or touch contains atoms. The faster that atoms move, the hotter an object becomes. Another form of kinetic energy is electrical energy. It results from the motion of electrons, which are small, negatively charged particles found within atoms. Electrons move within objects that conduct electricity. The movement of electrons results in electrical energy, or electrical current. Questions. What is kinetic energy? What are the 4 forms of kinetic energy? And number 3, why is electrical energy a form of kinetic energy? Okay, if you do not have those answered, please pause this recording and answer those questions. We're moving on. Potential energy. Potential energy is the energy an object has because of its position. It is energy that is waiting to be released. It is energy stored for the future. For example, an apple in a tree has potential energy because of where it is. At any time, an apple can fall to the ground. A spring can also have potential energy. When you compress the spring or squeeze it tight, the spring stores energy and waits to release it. One form of potential energy is chemical energy. It involves molecules, which are groups of atoms bonded or held together. The atoms store energy, or the molecules store energy, and they can release this energy in a chemical reaction. A chemical reaction is when one substance changes into another. Fire is one example. Questions. What is potential energy? What are the 4 forms of potential energy? And number 3, why is chemical energy a form of potential energy? Okay, if you need to pause this video, please pause this video. I'm going to keep reading. Energy can't be created or destroyed. One of the most important laws of physics is that energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be transformed from one form into another. This is called the law of conservation of energy. For example, a soccer ball sitting at the top of the hill has potential energy that is waiting to be released. If the ball rolls down the hill, then its potential energy becomes kinetic energy. The energy changes, but it is not created or destroyed. Energy can also move from one object to another. Think about bowling. When a bowling ball hits the pins, the moving ball stops or slows down, and the bowling pins begin to move. Most of the bowling ball's kinetic energy gets transferred to the pins, yet the total amount of energy remains the same. Energy was not created or destroyed when the balls hit. Instead, the energy moved between objects and changed types. Questions. Fill in the blank. The law of conservation of energy says that, and you can go back to the reading if you are confused about that. Next question. Draw a tiny picture of you bowling. Where does the energy start when you throw the ball? Where does the energy go when the bowling ball hits the pins? That is the end of the reading. If you are done, please move up to Diablo Spicy. Maybe you can challenge yourself a little bit. If you still haven't filled in all of the questions or answered all of the questions, you need to go back and do that.